In SuperPower 3, the demographic sphere is both the easiest to understand and the hardest to master. It's a singular addition to the series that probably has the largest underlying impact on whether you can be a successful leader of your country or if you will lose it in shame. One of the most interesting elements we have added to the game is the concept of cultures. Basically, a culture is a set of values that determine the general predisposition of a group of people to like or dislike the values that another group has. It's not a matter of simply comparing ethnicity, language, or religion, even if these variables are an important factor. In cultures, we also include 6 social traits. These elements mean that all population groups will be more comfortable in certain settings. Not everyone is a conservative, and not everyone is a liberal, but some are. Not everyone respects their leader in the same way, or accept hardships for the common good. These factors become important in the game because it means that based on cultures, not all countries will be comfortable with leaders that perform differently than what is expected of them. A more conservative society might not be willing to accept laws to allow abortions or to protect the rights of minorities. Also, conservative societies might not look favorably on their leader if he or she starts doing trade or treaties with very liberal countries. This gives much more nuances to the player and adds difficulty levels. In SuperPower 3, you'll need to play differently, not only based on your resources, but also based on how your population expects you to lead your nation. Of course, populations vary in time. They can be influenced by the media or by news gathered on the internet. You, as a leader, must then decide how best to use these elements of subversion or control, depending on how your reign is going. Media can be friend or foe, and media have cultures as well, based on where the market of the country is. And you, as a political entity, will have a culture as well. That culture will be based on your actions. These will either be aligned with the aspirations of your population or not, influencing your approval ratings. It will lastly affect your standing in the world, since other countries will also try to align their trades and treaties with countries of similar cultures. The last important point to consider concerning your demography. In SuperPower 3, regions can sometimes change ownership through trade or, most of the time, warfare. If that happens, you won't only inherit a region with production and geography. That region will be inhabited by citizens that will probably be different than the ones you started out with, who may have different cultures and ideas about what they would like for their new country. As these games evolve, the challenges multiply.